What it is, what it do is Texxposed TV, exposing the good, the great, and the ugly. Today, I got one of the hardest artists in the D with me. Tell them who it is.
Big KAINE, the biggest P. I am KAINE music.
Big KAINE. Big KAINE, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you are one of my favorite female artists to listen to in the city.
For real?
Yeah, facts. How does it feel to be one of the hottest female artists that's passed up a lot of other female artists that's been working out here?
I mean, I just feel like I'm good at what I do. Real good at what I do. I put the work in. I don't really feel like I just passed up so many people, but I'm in the mix for sure.
Yeah.
I'm in the mix.
Nah, you don't feel like
I'm on my way to the top.
Okay. So if you had to put yourself, I don't know if I want to ask, but if you had to put yourself top 10, top 5, top, like, where were we putting it? We doing it? You within the top 10, in the top 5? Or
I'm up there, top 3.
Okay. All right. So I ain't gonna lie, because I was peeping your page before the music. Now I damn near see you with every person that's fucking around in the industry. You be with, I seen you on Spade TV.
Yeah.
Uncle Larry. I seen you pulled up on Real Life.
Uh-huh.
I see you fucking with Dallas Elite. Shit, how does it feel to have the city behind your back?
It feels good. They finally seeing how, like, what I could put out to the people. You know, Uncle Larry, my manager. So, working with him is always good, smooth, no confrontation, no conflicts, no nothing. Everything just go how it's supposed to go. You know, Dallas Elite, I've been dealing with them and working with them for a little minute. Love them. Real Life Street Stars, that was good to go on their show and showcase some shit I can, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It feels good to have them fucking with me.
Uncle Larry, the manager?
Yeah.
Okay, so I hear he need his own interview.
Yeah.
How y'all end up linking up?
So I was dealing with another management team, and they were working with him on, some other project. Met him through them, and we kind of clicked. Everybody clicked, and yeah, it went from there.
So you said you was with another management team. Was the situation like, was it a bad situation, or it just you felt like it was better off going with Uncle Larry?
It wasn't a bad situation. I just feel like I need to take my career and put it in my own hands so she can go how I need to go. No bad blood with nobody. Yeah. Everybody's still cool. I'm still cool with them to this day. Talk to them every day. So, yeah.
Okay. So I want to find out how you got here today. You know what I'm saying? But before we go there, for those that sleep slow and just don't know, where is KAINE from?
I'm from Monroe, Louisiana.
From Monroe?
Monroe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know some folks in Monroe. That's live. Okay. And so, I consider you a Dallas artist. I didn't even low-key know you was from Louisiana. So, like, do you claim Louisiana or do you claim Dallas or what?
I'm a Dallas artist.
Okay.
I've been here for a minute, like 9 years now. This is where I started my music at. This is where everybody fuck with me at too. I fuck with them. I went to school out here. So I'm a Dallas, Texas native.
Okay.
But I never forget home. Can't forget home. That's where I came from, but raised out here for sure.
Okay, so at what age did you move to Dallas?
Like 16, 17.
Okay, so
yeah.
So you must have grew up in Monroe, and then when you got kind of older, almost an adult, you came to Dallas. Okay. Yeah. Did you graduate school? Did you graduate? Let's start there.
Yeah, I graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you graduated, so when you moved to Dallas, let's go there. Where did you move to?
I went to McKinney.
McKinney, okay. Yeah. And moved to McKinney from Monroe. I hear about Monroe. I ain't never been.
Yeah.
But I hear about Monroe. You move to McKinney. Like, what was the difference? Or was it like a culture shock to you, or?
Yeah, they didn't fuck with me.
They didn't fuck with you
for a cool year. They did not fuck with me.
What you mean?
Because I was so poppy, like,
you was poppy?
Country.
Okay.
Super country.
Okay.
They just would make fun. They would make fun of how I talk, everything. But the more people I met, the more people I got around. I was in sports. I played basketball. I ran track.
Okay.
Yeah, that made people start gravitating toward me more. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it got easier.
Okay.
It got way easier.
Okay. So in Monroe, like, how was it growing up in Monroe? Like, was it the gutter or like was it?
Yeah.
It was.
It's Countretto.
It's who?
Countretto. It is the gutter. You know, everybody say gun road, but my people kept me safe. They kept me in the house. I had to sneak out all type of shit. They wouldn't let me do shit. But yeah, they wouldn't let me do shit. They didn't want me to get pregnant. Nothing. They just.
So you was
kept me protected.
You was a bad kid.
I wasn't bad.
You was a sneaky kid.
I was sneaky a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty. It's gutter out there. I ain't gonna lie. It's always some shit going on.
I don't even think I can.
Always some shit going on.
I like your lingo, but I don't even think I can say that word. What was that word you said?
Countretto.
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 Give me a definition.
Country ghetto.
All right. I ain't never heard it. Is it something you made up or?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, not a lot of people know what that is, but the people where I'm from know what it is. A couple people already know that. Yeah, a lot of people know what it is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you moved to McKinney, and like, when you moved to McKinney, was Mo 3 hot around this time, or?
Yeah.
He was super hot?
Nah, he was just like going up.
Okay.
Around this time.
Did you ever see him like living in McKinney or?
Nah, I ain't see him living in McKinney, but he came to Walmart when I was working at Walmart out there. And I was like, this nigga little as fuck.
Yeah,
This nigga little. You know, I'm damn near 5'11", so I'm like, let me take a picture. I had to squat down, take a picture, all type of shit. But, yeah.
Okay.
I seen him probably twice when he was out there.
I met him one time, and it was on some quick shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, like,
yeah,
5 feet tall.
Man, 4'11".
You got a little man syndrome. Okay, cool. So moved to McKinney. How long did you stay in McKinney?
I stayed in McKinney for like till I finished high school. So like 4 years. Okay. And then I went to Baton Rouge. I went to college at Southern University. Okay. Then came back out here. That's when I was in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you went from Monroe, then we go to McKinney, then you go off to college to Southern.
Yeah.
You graduate college or?
I ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Okay.
I got a couple years in.
Same. I mean, that's the most of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was your college experience like?
It was cool. It was a lot of partying. You know, that's a HBCU.
Yeah.
If I could do it again, I would definitely go do it again. But
you do it the same way?
No. No, I wouldn't. I was in class. You know, I went to college for psychology and sociology. So I'm real big on the mind. Like to play with people.
Dangerous.
So yeah. I was also in music out there. That's how I learned how to structure a song, background of music, all type of shit like that. Yeah, I would definitely do it again though, and I go all the way through. Okay,
so like you end up like dropping out or getting kicked out, or how you end up coming back to the D?
Okay, so honestly, I just stopped coming. I just stopped going to school, but I had a fight out there. They kicked me out the dormitory for that, for some dumb ass shit. I was being fed one day and I broke the vending machine. You know how your food gets stuck in the vending machine and you just hit the glass? I hit the glass a little bit too hard and it shattered. They gave me a fine for like $400.
That one, no, I'm just mad hit. That was
Nah, you know how you try to shake it? Yeah, that bitch just shattered. They gave me a fine. I did not pay that hoe. And they was like, look, you got to get off campus. So I had to go to the apartments off the campus called the Palisades. And then, yeah, I just came back home because I didn't have a car at the time. I'm like, damn, I got to get around. I can't do this. Yeah. Like, and it was a far little walk. I'm like, Ma, look, I might just go to TJC when I come home, transfer or something, but yeah.
Okay, all right. So you come back to Dallas. Let's talk about why you originally moved to Dallas. Like, why'd y'all go from? So were you with your mom and dad, or were you with your mom?
My mom and my grandma.
Your mom and your grandma. Okay.
Yeah, my mama.
That's who you grew up with.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, what caused the move to Dallas?
my mom moved first. She was like, it's really nothing out there. She wanted to basically live a better life. So, stayed with my grandma till I finished junior high. Then came out here. So that was, yeah.
Okay. So boom, you get kicked out of college. Say you was fighting in college. what you out there fighting about?
Some dumb shit, you know. I was just be talking. I ain't gonna lie. I was a hothead. I calmed down a lot though.
Calm down a lot.
I came down.
From the lyrics, I can't tell. All right, good.
I don't be talking about beating hoes.
You don't be talking about beating hoes, but you be talking about yop sticks and everything.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
We.
I
need one lyric.
I'm gonna insert the lyric. I'm insert the lyric.
What I say? Do I say I do it? I say my brother do it.
I mean, you talking about yop sticks? Okay. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna leave that there. All right. So boom, you come back to Dallas and like you kicked out for fighting. You come back to Dallas. Like what you on? Like you going to work at this time? What you planning on doing? You thugging?
I work a regular 9 to 5 like everybody else.
You know what I'm saying, when you got kicked out of college, that was your first mind. I'm gonna go work a job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
But like I said, I was supposed to come back and go to TJC to finish out, but I didn't. I actually got accepted into it, but I didn't go.
What?
I don't know what made me not go. I think I was like blindsided or something. Yeah. Okay. So boom, start working a job or whatever. At what point did you start making music? Like, were you making music before this, or were you making money? I started making music in 2018.
Was this after college or during?
This is right when I was going to college. I did not take it serious. I was just more so writing. When I came back is when I really started writing because I was in a relationship. Their relationship made me start writing music because he said I got the voice for it. He really taught me a lot of shit in the music game. I ain't gonna say he was just hard, but yeah, so he taught me a lot of shit.
He was an artist.
He was an artist, yeah.
Okay. So bam, you say you start writing and shit. So at this time you making kind of songs are you writing? Like
I was writing like a YN.
Okay.
I was writing like a YN because that's what I was hearing. That's what I was hearing. I was applying it to my own life and where I came from and all type of shit. So writing like that, I had to stop because I ain't want nobody to come at me like, "Oh, bitch, you yeah, oh you yeah." Nah, let me just go ahead and change this shit up a little bit. So I took like a year off, maybe 2 years off from writing, learn how to really write music, really like apply my real life into it, and then go from there. Yeah. Okay.
So like, start writing and shit. At what point did you end up actually going to the studio and making a song?
Shit, like 2020, I went to Audio Heaven.
Okay, shout out to them guys.
Yeah.
That
was the first time I went to a real studio to record the song called Hardest in the City, and he was like, "Where the fuck you come from?"
I heard that.
Where the fuck you come from?
Yeah.
I thought you was finna come here playing. Nah.
Yeah. So, and
I was sick too.
That was your first song you recorded?
Yeah.
That's crazy, cause that song hard. That's crazy.
Okay.
Damn. So after you record the song, is it like, all right, I'm finna rap, I'm finna take off type shit, or?
Yeah, after I heard it and I got the reaction from it, when I started doing them showcases, you first start off, you do showcases.
Yeah.
Go to the showcases and perform, and people coming toward me instead of moving away, talking, having side conversation, all that type of shit. They was fucking with it, so I'm like, okay, this is something I really can do.
Damn, your introduction to the rap game is like perfect, cause like your first song was hard. I've seen your growth, so you know what I'm saying. I seen you at the showcases and shit, you know what I'm saying. So like, and I seen how you work the stage and people gravitate towards you. So like, you kind of got like the perfect story.
Right.
So damn, you do that song or whatever. You start doing the showcases and shit. At what point do you feel like you started getting hot? Like,
probably last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
2024. What did I do? On Down.
On Down. Yeah.
Was the song that made everybody like turn up.
Yeah.
That song gravitated everybody.
That'd be hard too.
Yeah.
That'd be hard too.
I don't know where I recorded that bitch at, but yeah, that my hard.
Okay. So boom, you do on down, and like you got a little blueprint from, your ex or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what was your game plan at this time? Like, did you have any game plan, or you just like, I'm gonna go fuck it?
I was like, I'm gonna go fuck it.
Yeah.
I didn't really have no game plan. When you do music, it's a iffy thing. So you never know if you gonna blow up or if you not gonna blow up. You never know. A lot of bullshit blowing up now.
Nah, fact.
But you just never know when you gonna blow up.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I ain't just have no straight shot on what I wanted to do. Now it's different.
So
now
like, you went ahead and jumped out there, took the chance, invested, went to the studio. Like, was you being a female? So like, as a male, most of the time they gotta pay their way. For you, was it the same route, or like was it like?
Nah, I had to pay my way.
You had to pay your way.
Yeah, I would get offers though, but I just feel like I ain't want no handouts.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
I feel like handouts come with something. Yeah.
I can
being a female.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Okay. All right. So let's get back on your sound, cause like you kind of got a Big X type sound, like Big Yavo-ish, like,
yeah.
like so like growing up, you was a little sneaky kid or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you was doing when you was sneaking out.
Yeah.
But like, what was you listening to like growing up? Like, cause I want to know what influenced you to craft your sound to how you got to it now.
Growing up, I listened to WAP Easy, Young Nation. Old school wise, I listened to Queen Latifah. What's his name? Oh, fuck, I can't think right now. I done got off this liquor. Who was? Kanye for sure. Love Kanye. He can't do no wrong.
So you listen to everything.
I love everything. Very versatile.
Were you more influenced with like Louisiana music, or were you just a little bit everything?
Everything.
Okay.
I like West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah.
Midwest.
Yeah.
I like Midwest because they don't give a fuck what they say.
Yeah.
That shit just go hard regardless.
I even heard you on that Tay in Your Ear.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
God, yeah.
Tay, is that name that used to go by?
Yeah.
That's your nickname? That's just what you used to go by?
I used to go by Pretty Girl Tay.
Okay.
And then I went by Tay KAINE.
Okay.
Like KAINE, but everybody started asking me if I'm a KAINE. Because, I'm like, nah, I ain't no K's. Let me just change it to a KAINE.
Okay.
Then I just went with KAINE.
Okay. Alright, we're going to get back on the name, but growing up, you was sneaking out and shit. You jamming all this, that, and the other. But, like, was you like a tomboy growing up? Or, cause your swag, you know what I'm saying? You can do, you dress cleaner than a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? And you can be finer than a lot of bitches. So, how was you growing up? Like,
I was forced to be a girly girl.
Okay.
My grandma, she wasn't going. She did not want me to be like a tomboy. She did not want that. I couldn't wear Jordans for a very long time.
Couldn't wear Jordans.
The only sneakers I had was like Griffey's, and it was the pink and black ones. And ballerina slippers and shit like that.
Ballerina slippers.
She did not want me to wear Jordans, no sneakers or nothing. You remember when pastries was out?
Yeah, fair.
I had them. I was like, bro, why I gotta wear these? What the fuck?
What you hooping in?
They provided the shoes.
Oh, okay.
So Nike,
team
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't start hooping in high school. Well, high school, when I came down here, they would not let me not play basketball. They was like, oh, you playing? I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, kind of. Down here, it's kind of like you kind of gotta be like born into the system, like grow up in the system type shit. So was you cold? Can you still got it? You still got it?
I still got it. Can't nobody see me.
Oh shit!
You can't see me.
Kind of tired. What you was playing? What position?
All of them.
You ain't got no handle.
I was center for sure. They had me playing post. They had me playing shooting guard for a year. But drills, when we was doing drills and everything, I would play all of them.
Okay.
Probably except point guard. Of course, I can't be no fucking point guard. Too fucking tall for this shit. I mean, men, y'all can do that, but females, we can't do that.
So you, my opinion, and I might kiss some flag if I say this. Angel Reese ain't all that, in my opinion.
You think so?
I don't think so. Like,
she cold.
She cold, but she can't do it all. Like her handles ain't, you know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You think that?
The way she shoot is. That's just my opinion. So you or Angel Reese, who you got?
What?
Yeah.
Me or Angel Reese?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Since it's been so long that I've been on that court, Angel probably got me. Angel got me for sure. But if I was still in that mix, hell yeah, I'd probably go head up.
Okay, I hear you.
But I fuck with Angel. She
I fuck with her too.
And Fly J cold too.
Okay. So you was hooping and shit, you know. When would you say that like you really start getting active and going? You said your granny was strict or whatever. So like, when would you say you started getting active and like going outside and experiencing different shit, like growing up?
Right before I graduated middle school.
Okay.
Junior high.
And being in Monroe and shit, like, was you ever experiencing like some crazy shit or?
I wouldn't. No. I was just really going parties, going to the levee, sneaking going to the levee, shit like that. Places I wasn't supposed to be at.
Type shit.
With the older people. When I came down here, that's when I just started doing shit. Just started doing shit. Got caught smoking. My people real street. Real street. So I got caught doing a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to.
So you was a wild child when you finally got your freedom?
No, I wasn't a wild child. I was real cautious with what I did because I know what would have happened if I would have went home. But I did a little shit. I had to go experience something. I'm not finna be no
type shit. So you just a little sneaky. You was a little sneaky one, you know.
A little bit back then. Just a little bit.
Okay. So like, I asked that, you know, cause like you really be on Big X type of time with your music type shit, like your career, I should say. You know, like you really ain't in no drama, you know. Ain't no crazy shit going on with you, you know, like most female artists type shit, you know. Have you always been straight business or like where does that come from? Like,
I always been like that. Mama taught me well. Taught me how to be a lady. I ain't no dummy. So when you grow up in the South, I'm more so like a Southern belle, but a little ratchet, a little ghetto with it.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
But yeah, I don't be in no problems with nobody. I feel like everybody fuck with me. I fuck with them. Like it ain't no reason to be beefing for some bullshit. No.
So that ain't the route.
Nah, that ain't the route. We can all make some money.
Yeah.
We can all go somewhere with it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no reason.
Type shit.
Now, if somebody just on that type of timing with me, I'ma check the temperature. Like, what's up? But nah.
You gonna check the temperature?
Yeah.
I like. You know how it go when motherfuckers start getting hot and shit.
What that mean?
They gonna start checking temperatures.
Yeah. I mean, you supposed to. Somebody coming at you crazy, you supposed to. Hey, what's up? What you got going on? You good? You straight? What's the problem? If you don't got no problem, no real problem, then what's the real beef? For real. What's the real beef?
Okay. So
like you ain't finna disturb my peace. I need my peace. All of that. At the end of the day, I'm gonna go home, go to sleep, and wake up the next day like I did the last day.
Type shit.
At the end of the day gotta end.
Type shit.
For real.
Alright. I say on the female end of it, like I said earlier, it's probably like 10 to 15 of y'all that's really on it type shit.
Yeah.
Now let's exclude Erykah Badu, and let's exclude Erica Banks. If you had to name 5 top females DFW right now, Could you do it, or would you do it?
Would I name them?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a couple of them I can't really name them. I just feel like everybody doing what they doing. Like, everybody going the fuck off right now. Females up right now. So I don't think it's just the top 5.
Okay.
I don't think it's the top 5.
Okay. So goes into my next question. Like, do you see the competition, or is it like you straight tunnel vision with it? It's just KAINE.
I'm tunnel vision for sure, straight through it. I feel like like I said, it's a lot of hard rappers. I really don't look for competition. I don't see competition. I'm straight. I'm gonna go regardless. I got time for who got time with me, or got time for me. When it comes to working with people, I'm down to work.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with working with nobody. Yeah.
Do you?
No competition.
Do you have any features that we, like, we got upcoming features, or what's going on?
Yeah, I got some upcoming features. I got a feature with Lil Running Mother Elf.
That's my dog. Yeah.
Who else? Mac the K baby. Mac
K
the K baby.
Yeah, I fuck with Mac K.
Yeah. And many more.
Okay.
Many more.
Okay. All right. So, got the features coming up and shit. Them some names. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them guys. And like, your movement is like one of the fastest movements I've ever seen out. Yeah. Out of artists. So like, you gotta tell me the sauce. Are you signed, or what? You independent, or?
Nah, I ain't signed.
So independent. Is that the move?
I got a dope ass team behind me. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't signed though.
Okay. What would be your like dream situation with this music shit? Like, you looking to sign a deal? You looking to blow up independently, stay independent, or what we doing?
I would love to be an independent artist. That's always the goal. But if somebody come with me with that offer that's just undeniable, that might be the move. But I don't want to just put out what I want, because you never know. My mind might change the next day.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know which one I want.
The catalog up for sale, up for grabs, or
what you mean the catalog
is up for sale? Like, they say we got just some random shit out here, Yeah, would you sell your catalog?
Nah, I ain't
keeping it forever. Would you lease it?
I'm gonna keep my catalog.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my catalog.
Okay.
Now when you start talking about the deals, when it comes to a deal, I ain't finna do no crazy shit. I'm not finna do no crazy shit. And if it's overly sexualized, I'm probably not gonna do it. I'm a very sexy but yet modest person. So if we can keep it like that, yeah, we're good.
So say you get a deal and then end up they offer you a label deal for you to start your own label. Would you be interested in starting your own label and signing artists? Or is that something you want to do with your career?
On down the line, that's one of the end goals. Yeah, that's definitely one of the end goals.
So, you looking at, say you get the deal. The first artist you sign, would you prefer, because we don't know, what it's going to be around that time, but would you prefer a female or would you prefer a male?
I'd probably get two, a female and a dude. Yeah.
And being a female in the industry, like, is it hard for you to navigate, or like?
No, it's not hard. A lot of people come at you with shit that you don't want to hear. Explicit, sexual. But you just gotta have that mind frame that, nigga, I ain't going for that.
You ain't going.
I'm not going. So once they see that you ain't going, now it's straight business. That's what I'm looking for, straight business. I ain't on that type of time.
So if they come at you on that type of time, I know you on straight business and shit. So say if they come at you on that type of time, do you feel a type of way about it, or you just
no?
So you're gonna take advantage of the situation and?
I don't feel no type of way because it happens so often.
Yeah.
I'm used to that shit.
Yeah.
So when I get to talking, I'm like, hey, what we finna do? Yeah. Like, we finna do this work, because I'm gonna just go ahead and nip this in the bud over here. Let me just gonna let you know this now.
No. Okay. You know, we see you opening for like a lot of major artists, doing shows with like Zillionaire. We just seen you in Shreveport on the show Webby and shit. Like, is that your management team that's doing this, or like is they on the wave right? You the wave right now? Is this like how? You know, I'm curious. Like,
I got a strong ass team behind me. I ain't gonna lie. I have a strong ass team. Like I said, my management, Uncle Larry.
Yeah.
Okay. Say, I don't have to say nothing. I just, sometimes I just need to shut the fuck up. Basically, sometimes.
Shit. Do you shut the fuck up or
sometimes?
Alright, cause working with I've managed female artists before, and it ain't always they shut the fuck up and listen.
Yeah.
Working with a female is kind of difficult sometimes. So
it took a little minute. Now it's to where I'm seeing a lot of shit. I have nothing to say. I have no complaints. That it ain't nothing I can say.
Type shit.
Beforehand, when it's like you doing everything on your own, but you have a team behind you and you still doing everything on your own, now it's time to talk. Now I'm talking because, like, come on, bro. Yeah. But when you have a team behind you that just straight to the moon,
yeah,
there's nothing you can say.
100. And I just named like a few of the shows that you did or whatever. Like, give me some old people you've opened up for or did shows with. Like, who are you?
Who I opened up for? Like you said, Zillionaire. Hobbies. Let's see. Who the fuck I opened for? Erica Banks. Ken the Man.
Everybody.
A lot of people. Yeah.
What was your most favorite show, you would say?
My favorite show?
Yeah.
Shit, all of them was lit. I ain't gonna lie. MonaLeo. MonaLeo was my favorite show.
Was that in Dallas or?
It was in Dallas. It was at the Max. That's when I first met X in person. Yeah.
I see you be plugged in with the guy.
Yeah, it was packed as fuck. So many people. I was so nervous when I walked in the beach, but once I get the mic, it seemed like everything just go away. So, yeah, that was lit.
You ever had any crazy shit happen at the show or anything, or just okay?
No crazy shit that happened.
Okay, 100. All right, and you kind of like in your own lane with the shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't do no gimmicks. You don't be beefing out here. You don't be doing all the extra shit.
Like controversy for real. Yeah.
And you don't be talking about like breaking niggas and hoeing and all type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to be a classy lady. That's it.
Yeah.
But you want to gang shit too though. So like,
I make mutual music.
Mutual music.
Yeah. dudes can listen to my music and vibe out. Facts. Females can definitely listen to my music and vibe out. Now I throw in a little bit because I'm still a female.
Yeah.
I be breaking niggas sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not just finna put it all up in the song. Like, damn, I'm keeping a little bit of sauce.
Yeah.
Them other girls do that. Y'all can do that. I listen to them too. Hey, we on the same page, but at the same time, I want everybody to be able to come to a KAINE concert and be like, yeah, we in this.
Yeah.
Dudes come, yeah, I got a section at the KAINE concert. We finna turn up.
Type shit.
Females in that bitch twerking. You know the niggas gonna come if the bitches there.
Facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
So, nah, you got the game plan. You got the game plan. All right. Speaking of gimmicks, this, wasn't no gimmick, but I recently saw you in a music video. You was getting your acting on in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You was playing I believe you was playing the girlfriend that was getting cheated on.
Yeah. You
played that role a little bit too well for me. Like, yeah, like was you really acting or was this like
Yeah, I was acting.
It was all acting.
I was acting.
Okay.
Glad to know that you think I can act though. Yeah.
Would you ever pursue?
Yeah.
Yeah. BMF-ish.
Yeah. Tell 50 I need a role in power.
Type shit.
Yeah. raising KAINE.
Nah, facts though.
Yeah.
How you end up getting that role?
I got a song with Mac Dash the K Baby.
Yeah.
I got a song with him. He posted that he was looking for.
Jumped right on it.
Yep, jumped right on it. He was like, yeah. He was like, don't hit me up if you can't act. Now, I ain't never acted before. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. I feel like I could play a girl that got cheated on. Everybody that got cheated on, so shit. It's easy.
Type shit. Speaking of acting, so you was on the show Up Next. Was you on that show?
Up Next, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I was on that show.
That was Pint and Baby and who else was on it?
Hit That, DJ Duffy.
Shout out to Hit That. Duffy. Shout out to Duffy. How you end up on the show?
I really just signed up and sent in my video. They liked it. They put me on the show. I went in to do a in-person audition, and Duffy ended up choosing me as her artist pick.
Okay.
And it went on from there.
Okay. I ain't watched the show, so like, she picked you. Was it a competition?
Yeah. It was a artist competition. It was like, I think 75 artists.
God damn.
Yeah, 75 artists. We didn't get through the whole show.
Oh, okay. That's what happened to it.
Yeah, we didn't get through the whole show, but it was a couple episodes. Half Pint do got the muds out though, so y'all can go see me on there for sure.
You feel like
my shit.
You feel like if it would have finished, would you have won it?
It's a good possibility that I would have won it, yeah. Or at least been the top 3, maybe top 2.
Here we go with this top 3 again.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I just feel like, yeah, I had the opportunity to win it, but yeah.
Okay. Speaking of, I wanna go back to the video.
Which video?
The getting cheated on, the Matt K video. Here we go again. You said, you playing the role or whatever, but is K, like, y'all listen to the music too. This is where this question came from. Is KAINE single? Is KAINE pimping? What is KAINE? What is KAINE?
KAINE is the biggest P out here, man. KAINE is the biggest P. I am not currently in a relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship. I feel like that's a big distraction right now, so
I can agree to that.
I'm gonna just keep pimping, you hear me?
Keep pimping.
Big player. You hear it in the music, man. You hear it. Everybody feel like they need a KAINE anyway.
Okay. So you had that song. We was talking about that song, "Hardest in the City," and you might not be up on this shit, but Sean KAINE, it was probably like 12 years ago when you first started Say Cheese. He crowned a female artist Queen of Dallas. And like every time this term comes up, it always causes big commotion and shit. Like emails going back and forth, people in the comments. It's always a ruckus every time this term comes up. Would that be a goal for you, or?
What, to be crowned Queen of Dallas?
Yeah.
I don't want to just be Queen of Dallas.
Yeah.
It'll feel good to be Queen of Dallas, but I need the whole, the whole shindig. I need everybody.
Yeah.
I need to go to another state, and then the next state, and be the queen of that shit too. But yeah, it'll feel good to be Queen of Dallas though. It'll be,
100. Nah, it's real though. That's real. You said you the biggest P and shit. I think on Sliders you was talking about
maybe a P, all he need is a
KAINE.
Yeah. Every pimp, they walk with a KAINE. P, if you P, you need a KAINE. What cappers do? They walk with a KAINE. Everybody need a KAINE.
I fuck with that.
Everybody need a little eye candy KAINE around them.
Yeah. Okay. Sliders, that's the single right now? Or?
That's the single right now.
Okay. What about the ride? The ride ain't. What we doing with ride?
Ride. Okay. Ride is hard as fuck. Ride gonna drop later on. Okay. I was teasing Ride.
Okay.
See how many people liked it.
Yeah.
That mud got some feedback. So when that mud drop, video gonna be crazy. I might have a feature on it. So it's out now. Everybody can go listen to it. It's out. But I think I want to put a feature on that mud. I don't know who I want just yet though.
Type shit.
You gotta make sense.
Type shit. Yeah. We're gonna get a Sliders remix or?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put a female on there. I'm gonna put a female on Sliders.
On Ride, you did the mic drop at South by Southwest?
On Ride?
Yeah, you did the mic drop at South by, right?
Not at Ride. Not on Ride.
What you do at South by?
I did a Back That Ass Up.
Okay.
I did a Back That Ass Up remix.
Okay.
It's called Baskin Robbins.
Okay, yeah. Baskin Robbins, yeah, that hard too.
That go crazy.
Was that your first time going to South by Southwest?
It was.
Okay.
I was supposed to go the previous year, but it didn't. I didn't go because of the military shit that was going on.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't know how the shit was gonna end.
Yeah.
You know. But this year, it was my first year going. I had a good time. I got a lot of feedback, a lot of good recognition. I got phone calls, all type of shit. I just went out there and just did my shit with my team.
You had a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Any crazy shit happen while you were out there?
Just a whole bunch of tasing, people doing all
tasing
that.
People,
yeah, tasing and taking people to jail and shit. That's it.
The laws out there.
Yeah, the laws are tweaking.
Yeah.
The laws are tweaking, but I got to perform at DJ Bubba shit.
Yeah, shout out to Bubba.
Got to perform in front of the house 600.
Yeah.
I seen Suki. I met Sukiani.
How'd that go?
Crazy. Crazy ass girl. I love her though. She's so sweet. I met a lot of artists down there, but I did a lot of performing too. So shows after shows after shows. Yeah. By the end of the night, slump.
Yeah. All right. So we looking for Ride. Sliders out now. I seen you did the photo shoot and you actually looked like you dropped an EP cover.
Yeah.
It's called Griselda.
Griselda, yeah. I was going by the Griselda rap for a little minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that gonna be an EP or is it a project we working on? Or?
I'm no longer gonna be doing that project.
Shit.
I'm gonna be dropping singles for a little minute before I do a project. And the next project I drop gonna be 10 times harder than it. 10 times, no doubt.
Was it ready? Was it packed?
Oh, it was ready. It was ready. It was actually put out, but I removed it from platforms because of a situation. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It did some numbers quick, but some harder gonna come.
Okay.
Some harder gonna come.
So, what we got next? Like, what's on the way? Like, what we?
Well, yeah, I got the Sliders video dropping. I'm gonna need everybody to pop out to that bud. I have a video shoot May 21st. Pop out if you can. I got some shows coming. I got a show in Houston next week with Erica Banks.
Yeah.
Just look for more shows. Look for singles dropping. I got a single dropping called Got Me Fucked Up right after Sliders. I'm gonna let everybody know, so just watch my page. All you gotta do is watch my page. Yeah. This is coming next.
That's real. Got anything you want the people to know? Anything you gotta say to the people?
I love y'all. Thank you for supporting me. Keep supporting me because I'm not gonna show y'all nothing but greatness. Like, I'm gonna show y'all how rap really supposed to be going. Yeah. Just tap in. Just keep being locked in. Keep being locked in.
Got 10 seconds left. Give me a drop.
What's happening? It's your girl, Big KAINE Music. We here with Texxposed TV. If you ain't tapped in, bitch, you tweaking on my soul.